Pisces, welcome into your reading. This is where you test your intuition in this tarot reading. We're going to read your tarot cards, but you get a chance to connect to your spirit guides as well. And I also give your spirit guides a lot of freedom in my readings. I allow your spiritual team, not just spirit guides, to use a pendulum in my reading and choose the decks that they want to work with. So I let them choose whatever they want. Every zodiac sign that I work with has their own set of oracle decks. It's always different. It's never the same because we're all different. We are not the same. And I allow you to choose 3 different oracle decks. So some of them are tarot cards as well. And we're going to see how many you get right. I'm telling you, so many people get 3 out of 3. It is absolutely mind-blowing. And many people will comment below and say, not just 3 out of 3, but in the exact order. So I will even help you to get in contact with them. I will help you get into a little bit of a raising of your vibration so that doors can be opened. And then we will see how many you get right. But this main part of this reading, the tarot part of the reading, has got to do with events that have happened astrologically that will be affecting your life over the next 12 months. A lot of these events are destiny, fated events, okay, things that you're going to be coming into over the next 12 months, seeing coming into your life, and it is something that is fated for you. So we're going to see what that is. So let's get into the choosing part of the reading, okay? Pisces, welcome into the selection part of the reading. So this is where you're going to choose 3 decks. Then your spirit guides using the pendulum are going to choose 3 decks as well. And we're going to be seeing, okay, how many of the decks you are getting right. If you've been here before, welcome back. You know how the drill goes. If you want to jump a little bit ahead, you know what decks you're going to be going for already, you can go do that. If you're not sure, I'm going to help you go through a little breathing exercise. I will ask your spirit guides during that time. I will raise your vibration, and then I'm going to ask your spirit guides to connect with you and you to connect with them. And then we're going to see how connected you guys can get. If you want to know the names of the decks, we've got Angel Answers, Psychic Tarot, we've got the Angel Tarot, we've got Spirit Animal Oracle, we've got Moonology Oracle, Angels and Ancestors, and Sacred Traveler of the Heart, okay? So let's get into this. If you know what decks you want to go with already, you have an idea of what you're going to choose, then go straight ahead. You can just jump a little bit ahead. If you're not sure, stick around. Let me help you raise your vibration. Let's connect you to your spiritual team. So first of all, take a deep breath in. Hold the breath a little bit at the top of your breath and release fully. Second deep breath in. At the top of your breath, please imagine a bright white light that is emanating out of the top of your head. This is you. This is your energy. It is connected to you, connected to the universe, connected to all that is. Release this breath. Third deep breath in. At the top of your breath, I'm asking that your spirit guides come in now. I ask that they connect with you and open the communication portals for communication with you. I also ask that you are ready to receive. Release your breath, okay? I don't know if you can feel how that makes you feel, okay? It kind of like brings a little tingle in if you can pick it up. If you do pick that up, comment below. That's very good. But let's get into what is going on with your spiritual team, okay? Let's have a look and see what is the first deck that they're going to be wanting to choose for the day with regards to the solar eclipse that happened on the 20th of April. And then we are now moving into Mercury retrograde. So we want to know, what is this going to bring up for you? What can you expect at this time? It's got to do with the sacred traveler, okay, direction that you may be going in your life. Let's see what the second deck will be. And remember, because of the solar eclipse having happened, this is the beginning of many that are to come. This will affect your energy for the next 12 months. So whenever you do receive this reading, with this year, you're meant to get it over the next 12 months, okay? So I see where we are going. We're going to Angel Tarot deck, okay? One of you guys out there commented and said you actually had the same deck, and it's very accurate. It really, really is. So let's get into the last deck for you guys out there. Where are we going, spirit guides? What is it that we need to know about, and which deck holds the answer to that? So let's see what we'll get, where we are going. Okay, we've got Spirit Animal Oracle. This is like my favorite deck so far. Let's get into a reading and have a look and see what is coming from Sacred Traveler, Angel Tarot, and Spirit Animal Oracle. Let's get into a reading. There we go. Your 3 decks have been chosen. Sacred Traveler. We've got the Angel tarot deck, not oracle deck, and we have got the Spirit Animal Oracle. Okay, so we had a new moon on the 20th with a solar eclipse, massive energy. We are now moved into Mercury retrograde until the 14th of May. So the lunar eclipse is dealing with fated events that are going to be coming into, or although not the solar eclipse, is dealing with fated events that will be coming into your life over the next 12 months. You will see them, whatever is coming in for you, it is new, but it is your destiny. It is fated for you that you step into this at this time. I feel like a lot of you are going to be also almost like looking into your life at this time, because the solar eclipse is a moment of darkness in daytime, and the Mercury retrograde energy coming right after that talks about, I feel like it's necessary to be timed up like this, because it talks about you looking into maybe the darker side of your life and your experiences here on our wonderful earth, you know, and we are looking at these energies of what you don't like to see, what hides in the darkness, what lurks in the shadows, what should not be there anymore. And that's what this is going to bring out for you, because then you're going to know exactly what you need to be eliminating, what you need to be changing, so that you can step into your destiny. Okay, so let's have a look and see. Sacred Traveler Oracle, what is going on with you? Okay, nearly dropped the card. Good thing I didn't. Uncovering treasure. Thank you so much. Wow. Okay. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. Actually, that's what we like to see. Yes, beneath the surface always lies great bounty. We may not feel that, but it actually is that way. Abundance is something, or the lack of having, the feeling of lack, it's an illusion that gets placed on us by this world that we live in, and not the world, people who live here, people who have designed this space that we live in. It's an illusion that we don't have. So beneath the surface always lies great bounty. You just don't see it. So this is good. This could be very huge financial windfall for you. So let's see what comes up here. I'm really curious to see with regards to the Angel Tarot. And remember, I do change camera perspectives as well. I like you guys to actually see what the tarot cards look like laying together on the table. Okay, trust your intuition when you're looking at the images. See if there's not something there that makes you remember something, or something that means something to you. Okay, so let's have a look and see. Awakening. The Hangman card. So you've got something that you've been waiting to see. This is Archangel Gabriel's energy, waiting to see maybe this great abundance. Okay, and it does say looking at things from a different perspective. That's exactly what I was just mentioning, talking about Mercury retrograde with that solar eclipse happening, a moment of darkness. It's almost as if you're looking at things in your world and trying to see how you can change things here. It does say a temporary standstill. It's important to be yourself. Totally is. Eh? The more you align with who you are, your true self and your true calling, your true being, the person who you really are, the more abundance will actually come to you. By the way, the more you genuinely stand in your own energy, the more you're in alignment with the universe. You know what I mean? So don't try to be somebody else. Try to be you. Even if it doesn't make other people too happy. You know what I mean? Know who you are. Know what you like and what you don't like, and don't try to please everybody. Unless it's your children, you'll be pleasing them forever, and your parents, you know what I mean? But otherwise in life, you know, be you. And don't try to make everybody else happy. Unless they're doing the same for you, but if they're not, that's where you need to go looking in the darkness. Elimination time, purge time, releasing what is not serving you. Okay, I'm curious to see what's coming up here. Let's have a look and see. Ooh. Embrace the in-between. We've got Flamingo Spirit coming in here. There's a pause for you before you're going to find this treasure. Okay. You've got the Hangman coming in here with the embrace, the in-between, the Flamingo Spirit. This is pause energy. So I feel like you're pausing. You're waiting just a moment before you see something. And it might have to be, it might be during Mercury retrograde, okay? Maybe you might find your energy drops a little bit, or your motivation drops, or you feel like there's nothing changing. Embrace the in-between, pause, wait. There's a bit of a standstill energy, but I feel like it's not I really feel like it's for you to go inside. It's for you to go into looking at what your life is about and what it is that needs to change in your life. And I feel if you do this, you are going to see a shift coming in. I think it's got to do with money, to be honest. I mean, we're looking at treasure here. Today's treasure is money. You know what I mean? It can be something else for some of you. So maybe your treasure can be the birth of a child, you know, getting married, owning a business. But owning a business needs money. So I'm curious to see what else is going to come up in your reading. Let's look at the tarot cards and have a look and see what will come up for you. So definitely, I love the energy of the uncovering treasure here. Beneath the surface lies great bounty. Yes, what is hidden. Sometimes we think it's not there. It actually is always there. And the Hangman card coming in here called Awakening. It's talking about you waiting to see this happening for you. And again, the Flamingo card aligning with this energy. Embrace the in-between. Embrace the ending and the new beginning. And there's always a pause before things take place. That's what you must know. It gets very strange before new beginnings, okay? So we may find that bad things begin happening a little bit more, or as we perceive them to be bad or negative. We may find that things sort of come to a standstill. No, nothing is moving. And this is not something that can sometimes take place in 1 week. It can happen over a long period of time. You can find that an entire year goes by and you're just frozen, you know, like a block of ice. Nothing is happening. There's no movement. There's no change. When you see that happen, you have to know you got to push it further. You got to keep on going, because there's going to be a moment where the ice begins to melt or crack even. And then that's where this abundance begins to flow. It happens every time. So it's normal when you see that. That is when you need to persevere and stick it through. Okay, so let's have a look and see what comes up here. 9 of Air, worried. Worried, okay. The 8 of Earth, about money. Wow. 9 of Swords, 8 of Pentacles. Worried about, and it's about money. You want to be self-sufficient. You got an 8 of Pentacles and a 9 of Pentacles aligning with this beautiful treasure energy, but you're worried about this. You're worried that you're not doing what, even though you're working very hard, you're not creating what you're trying to create here. And the Queen of Water, a lot of emotion coming in here as well. You know what it is you want. Strength card, look at that. That is beautiful. Am I going to fit this cards in here? Let's have a look and see. The Two of Water, Destiny. There we go. There's your fated energy coming in here. Let's see what else comes up. The Two of Fire. So there is a change coming in for you that you need to make a decision about. Let's see what else. Yes, there is a change coming in for you. Transformation. There is a change coming in for you without a doubt, and you're going to have to make a decision about it. This is the Death card. So we got Scorpio coming into your reading here. Very powerful energy. Leo with the Strength card. The 6 of Earth, it's about money. Okay, too much Earth energy. The 4 of Water, emotion coming up about the Queen of Water, which is the Queen of Cups. This is interesting. The Page of Fire, hello, hello. The 5 of Air. So you got a very, very interesting reading. And I'm going to tell you something here about your reading and about some of the things that I see that I think that you need to hear at this time. You're starting off with a 9 of Air and a 5 of Air here. The 5 of Air is got to do with problems. It's got to do with things that you're trying to solve. It is very important to understand that you're starting the first card off with a 9 of Air, which is worries about these problems. So you see how it begins and ends right here. And I feel as if you're stuck here. This is what I feel. I feel like you're stuck in these two energies. You're stuck wondering, when am I going to see the efforts for the hard work that I am putting in? When is my life going to transform and become a place of strength, a place where I am in power in my own world? And there could be questions that you're having about your choices in the past. You may be wondering if you've made the right decisions, if you're walking the right path. For some of you guys, with regards to career, I feel like you're wondering if you should leave what you're doing. Maybe you should leave your work, or maybe you should go back and study something else, or try to look for a new job, or maybe even start a business or do something, but you may feel like you made a mistake somewhere in the past. This is what you need to understand. There are no mistakes, okay? Everything that we've experienced is in divine order, even though it may not look like that. Every experience that you have, every situation that you get yourself into, it can be like the Five of Swords energy is about the path that you're walking, which is perfect at all times, even though it may not seem like that at the time of the reading. Some of you guys may not like that I've said that. How can you say that that terrible thing that happened to me was perfect? It may not seem like that on our earthly world, but when we step into the world of spirit, they do not see anything that has happened to us as being negative. They see everything that has happened to us as being the growth of your soul and you elevating yourself to where you need to be. It is not about you living a comfortable life here on earth. It is about you living a life of what you need to become when you are no longer here. It's elevation. It is about enlightenment. And truly, we need to change our perspective on how we live in this world. When we do that, things are going to shift easier for us. This, for me, the Nine of Air and the Five of Air, is talking about these two cards that lay here. Because I feel like this is what they are telling you that is going to be happening. But you are currently trying to deal with problems here that is causing you to get stressed out. And it's like you're in this energy currently right now. And you don't know how you're going to get this to come right for yourself. And it seems like you're stuck here. You're not stuck here. Okay. You have a pause moment. And that is normal before this kind of movement takes place for you. I remember somebody in one of my readings commented below in one of my readings and said, wow, I've been watching your readings and nothing you ever say comes true. And I was like, oh Lord, here we go. You know, I must answer these comments, really. I must make a video and answer them. This is the thing. You've been watching my videos. I think this person said they watched for like 2 months or something. And I was like, wow. Life does not happen in 2 months. It does not happen in 2 months. And I'm not going to be the tarot reader that tells you next week you're going to have abundance. It's not like that. There is moments, and let's be real, okay, where it can be a couple of months, it can be a year, it can even be 2 years that you go through this difficult time of having to solve problems. Tarot readers are not here to solve your problems. We're here to show you the possibilities of where your life can be. We are picking up on something in your future that we are trying to help you to align with. That's what we want. That's what we want. That's why we do the readings. We want you to understand the potential that your life can become. And life does not unfold in 2 months. Life unfolds over a period of years. And I remember, just to get my channel to 30,000 subscribers, it's been over 3 years now. It does not unfold like that. It didn't take me 3 months, okay? Reality check. So if you want to be in alignment with the reality that we are showing you, and there are multiple realities, but the energy and the path that you are currently on right now can take you here. But you got to be open to that. Even when you do not see it, even when you are in the in-between of not seeing it, this is the most critical place to be. Because if you lose direction here and you lose hope here, you will fall out of alignment with this. It's energy that will take you here. And your energy that you currently have is in alignment with that. But if you go, no, I give up, it falls out of alignment and you immediately move to another reality. It's very important that you stick to this idea, okay? That you keep it in your mind. Because I feel like you're working very hard on something. You got a lot of effort coming in here with the Eight of Pentacles. This is hard work. Very hard work. It's you putting so much effort in. Imagine what it takes to learn how to play the violin and do it properly, you know. Hundreds and hundreds of hours, thousands maybe of hours of practice. And sometimes not even seeing results. It still sounds just as bad as it did the 2 weeks before, or 2 months before, or a year before, you know. But you get people who put hours and hours and years of their life into practicing so that they can become excellent. And that's what it is going to take. It will take a life's journey. And it is worth it. What else are you going to do? Okay, what else are you going to do? Work at McDonald's? You know, you might as well put the effort in your entire life to get what you want. Because that's what people are doing. When people are making money like this, okay, 9 of Earth, that is big money. It leads to the 10 of Earth. This is you paying every bill you ever had. It's not something that they did and it's just like an overnight success. People always think there's overnight successes. It's an illusion. It is not. And people are spending their entire life to create abundance. So that is what it will take, and it's a never-ending journey, and no matter how many times it stops and pauses, and it will happen more than one time, you will have problems to solve along the way. That is how it is. It's like that for everybody. The difference between people who get here and who don't get here, when they see the problems that need to be solved, they work on solving every single one of them, and every time they solve one problem, it elevates them higher and it gets them closer to this. What do you think it takes to be very rich, to have a lot of money, to be extremely wealthy? It takes somebody else. It takes energy inside of you. It takes strength inside of you to get there. People who have made money from nothing have done something that nobody else can do. And that is persevere, stubborn, determination, never give up energy. That is the reality. Your energy, by the way, which is the Queen of Water, has got to do with your emotion. So your emotion is what will drive you forward or keep you stuck in the pause. It is either you're going to never give up hope here. It's got to be a very stubborn energy. Let me tell you, it's got to be beyond stubbornness, beyond common sense even. That's the only way. You got to hold on to the belief that I am going to uncover this treasure. It's already mine, okay? It's already in my destiny. I will have this. And even when you do not see it, even when all you see is 5 of Swords, you got to understand you're going to go through those 5 of Swords to get to that. If I told you, you look at these reality TV shows, have you seen them? Where these people, I was watching the other one the other day called, I think it's, I can't remember, the people who go camping in the bush and they're in teams and they turn against each other. I can't remember the name of it. It's not Alone, it's where they got teams. It was really good. It just came out. And I was watching it, and these people are fighting over, $100,000, and they're so determined, and it's literally the last person standing who wins that money. The people who are the most determined, the people who will face all the 5 of air energies, and they keep going anyway. They do what other people cannot do. Those are the ones who get it. That's how it is. It is taking strength inside of you to get there. That's why sometimes the strength card in other oracle decks and tarot decks is called control, okay? Because you need to be able to control your emotion, control your behavior, control what you believe. You need to tell your mind what you think. Don't let your mind tell you. Once your mind goes down the rabbit hole of saying, this is never going to happen, you're going to be a failure forever, you'll never have this money, you need to say, stop, mind. Tell it what to do. It must sit down like a dog, okay? When it starts jabbering away, telling you lies, because that's not you, it's just your brain thinking. It's like your heart beating. It's doing what it always does. It beats, the brain thinks, okay? And it's programmed like a computer, and you need to reprogram it. So when the mind starts going, you will never have any money, you'll never get this right, you need to say, stop, sit down and behave, and never say it to me again, even though it is. And you need to say, yes, I will. I will have this abundance. I will have this life because I'm strong enough to get it. You understand? And then you will begin to reprogram that brain. And eventually the brain's going to come and still keep talking and saying, oh, yes, this money is yours. Oh, yes, you have abundance. You just have to tell it what to do. It's like, its own little computer. You are on the right path there with the 2 of Water. The 2 of Water talks about alignment, and you are in alignment at this moment that I'm doing the reading. Even though you are not seeing it, you're in alignment to this abundance. So you got to keep this direction going that you're going in here. You have to make a decision, I feel like, about what is, I do feel like the path that you're on, okay, you're heading in the right direction. I feel like, and also the dreams and ideas that you have are correct. I feel like a change is coming in here. There's a transformation coming up for you with regards to you getting yourself here. So there is an event taking place. I do not feel like it's going to be in May. I feel like May is a complete pause energy here. I'll be honest with you. I feel like this is going to take place in May, June, kind of like the middle of the year kind of vibe, where there's going to be you needing to make a decision about something that's going to transform your life. And you must decide, Are you going to do this or not? Because Two of Wands is a free will energy, okay? It's coming in there. It's a fork road. You can decide to stay or you can decide to go. It leads to transformation with the Death card. It's an old way of your life being stuck, changing, but it's also an old way of worries and problems that are going to be left behind you. So the transformation is coming in. If you do step into this, you make that decision to do this, even though you may be afraid. Okay, the Four of Cups looks at this. It looks at the transformation. It looks at the choice that you need to make, and it carries a bit of fear. It carries fear because of what you've experienced. So this is what I'm going to say about fear of change, okay, or fear of the unknown. It's not change that's scary, it's the unknown future and what may happen. I have come to the realization, because of experience in my own life, that even when you try to stay safe, even when you stay safe and you try to do everything that keeps you protected and that keeps you safe in some kind of way, you know, you're just doing the right thing, you're trying to make sure nothing bad happens, bad things are going to happen anyway. If you stay, you're going to have the Five of Air. If you transform, you will also have the Five of Air. It's a guarantee. Life is not without problems. People who are billionaires have Five of Air. Okay, people who are unemployed have Five of Air. Everybody's got Five of Air. It's normal. It's difficult no matter what. This is not a free ride, guys. You're not here to live an easy life. We're on the earthly plane in 2023. This is a major awakening time for all people that are alive right now. Majority of the souls who have been born at this time are very old, ancient souls, because they're the only ones who can handle this energy. And you're literally helping it to happen. You're literally creating it because of how you are. You know, one thing I learned when I was going through my spiritual journey, I learned that everything is hard. But it all depends on what hard you choose. To become wealthy, you're facing the Five of Air. It's not easy. And there is going to be things that you need to do and face and put yourself out of your comfort zone that you will not like. But to remain in lack and have nothing, it's also really hard. It's Five of Air. I always, whenever we ride around, sometimes we're in a city. Sometimes you'll see people who are kind of like begging at the robots. It happens in every city, unfortunately, in the world. And you look at them and you go, wow, okay, this is another reality that they're living in. And you look at somebody else who's running maybe a big business, they've got a lot of money coming in. They're facing a lot of problems, those people. You may not realize it, but if you're in their shoes, you will understand what they're dealing with. And there is a lot of stress. And they went through hell to get there. They went through Five of Air over and over again. But the person standing at the robot also has Five of Air. It's there for them as well. So it's all up to you. What Five of Air do you want to face? Do you want to face the Five of Air of standing at the robot? Or do you want to face, oh my God, you guys may not know what the robot is. I'm so sorry. Oh my goodness, guys. You guys are going, robot? What robot is in your country? Okay, I'm South African, so please do not laugh at me. Oh my Lord, I feel embarrassed. A robot is a traffic light. I'm so sorry, guys. You must be listening to me going, your guys have got robots running around down there. No, they don't run around. They change. It's a traffic light. Okay, so they're standing at the traffic light, you know, begging or whatever. Okay, so you just have to make a decision that whatever, that's so funny, oh lordy, whatever hard is it, you're going to face hard anyway. I would rather face the hard of trying to get to the abundance and giving up on life, okay, or staying where I am. I'd rather do the impossible things and worry about that than and stay stuck in a place that's not giving me what I want or the experiences that I want to see, okay, because I see you here with your Six of Air energy coming in, and the Six of Air, or sorry, Six of Earth coming in here. The Six of Earth is amazing. Maybe the Six of Air is also coming into this reading. So Six of Air, it's not here, but Six of Air shows that there's going to be improvement in a situation, meaning the Five of Air goes to the Six of Air, which is showing improvement, problems coming to an end, and you're moving to a place that's much better, which I feel like will be the Six of Pentacles. This is where it begins to flow for you. This is money, 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 okay? It's flowing towards you. And it is basically all the effort that you've ever put in the past, into your life, into yourself, into your work, whatever you're doing, coming back to you, which is ultimately going to be what leads you to the 9 of Earth. And I really feel like even to the 10 of Earth for you as well. This is a complete new way for you to feel in your world. You know, the Page of Fire or the Page of Wands has got to do with your inspiration, has got to do with how you feel in this life. How do you feel experiencing the life that you have? Do you wake up and you look at your life and you feel motivated? Do you wake up and look at your life and you feel as if you're living the best life you can possibly live? You feel so inspired and proud of what you have created. This perseverance that you're going to go through, this dealing with this and not giving up anyway, is going to be what brings in this energy and feeling into you, with the Strength card being underneath. I feel like you're going to feel like you're a very strong person, and you will be, for having solved that to get you there. Instead of worrying about it and saying it will never happen, this is what you must know. If you got problems on your journey trying to reach a goal, you're on the right path. That's how you tell. The problems are there to make you stronger, because you need to overcome them to elevate yourself to the level where you are the strength, so you can be that person who lives in that world. Your energy has to change to be here, because the energy where you are now is 9 of Air, and the 9 of Air energy cannot live in the abundance world. It cannot. It doesn't vibrate the same. It vibrates differently. So if you want to be here, you have to endure and be strong and face this. Every problem that you need to solve, every way of finding a solution, and you can find a solution, the ideas lie inside of you, will change you to become the strength. That's what it's about. That's why you face them. Then when you become the strength, you are vibrating at this energy. That's when you can step into that. That's why we face problems. That's why it's difficult. That's why it's hard. It's all about you going through these initiations of life to level you up, to become the person you want to be, who can live in that world. There we go. Thank you so much, my beautiful Pisces. I hope this helps and guides you. Thank you for being confused for a few minutes there. Me talking about robots and you were going, excuse me? Is she saying robots? Yes, traffic lights, okay, in my country are called robots. So if I tell you I will meet you at the robot on the corner, do not get scared and don't go looking for a big robot or something like that. No, okay, look for a traffic light. Otherwise, I'm sending my absolute love to you guys out there. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.